This episode is brought to you by AFS, Automated Financial Services, your partner for fast, reliable, and affordable payment processing. Whether you're taking payments at the counter, on the go, online, or through a full POS system, AFS makes it easy to get paid anywhere, anytime. They handle credit, debit, EBT, gift, and loyalty cards across every industry and touchless options available for all in-person transactions. Entrepreneurs and ISOs can even earn monthly residuals through AFS partnership opportunities. The tools are yours. The income is yours. You'll get approvals in under an hour. 24-hour equipment deployment or reprogramming. Low, simple rates, matched or beaten, or they pay you, and 24/7 live customer service. You get the technology, rates, and support your business deserves. For a free cost analysis or rate quote, call 1-877-738-5010 or visit automatedfinancialservice.com. AFS, smart technology, real service, better business. Welcome, everybody. It is Dirty Thursday. You know what? I love this time of the year. Whenever the off season is, we usually take about a month or so and kind of go behind the scenes at your local dirt tracks. Let's see. Well, we've got fire and rescue this week. We've got track announcers coming next week. We're going to try to get Racers' Wives and Moms segment going on this month, too. We do all that in the wintertime because there's so much more to running a racetrack than just the cars you see out there. Our show, by the way, brought to you by AFS. If you have any questions or comments, 701-213-0863 is our number, 701-213-0863. Nick Curtis, you are the winner today, 1101.42. And how about that? Amanda Joe Enright, 1101.47. Corey Litton, you're sleeping, man. A little behind the ball, 1103.24. Welcome, everybody. Let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. Our daily segment called Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. See what you think of this one, guys. I'm going to turn these down and pot you guys up just to make sure. Here we go, Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. There's all kinds of Barbie dolls. They've got Barbie dolls pretty much for everything. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Well, it's because Ken comes in a different box. Dale, the producer, is giving me the, geez, are you kidding me? Hold on. There you go.
Is this the X-rated line here of Mattel Barbie dolls?
Well, we're all grown men in here today. Okay, how about this one? I do CrossFit. Okay, I know it doesn't look like it. I cross my fingers and hope my pants still fit. All right, Dale, the producer, is here. Daytona, NASCAR.
Yeah.
Kind of got rolling already, didn't it?
Well, yeah, they had NASCAR kind of had their unofficial kickoff to their season. I guess with their exhibition race, they always do the Cookout Clash. They don't do it at the Los Angeles Olympics Coliseum. I believe this is the first year. It actually got pushed back a few days because of snow. They had a foot of snow down there.
Yeah, the whole world.
In North Carolina.
Well, the whole United States, anyway.
Yeah, like eastern half of the country there just got crazy. They pushed back a few days. I think they did it in like 30-some-odd degree weather. They told their fans to bundle up. The stadium was only like a third full. It was crazy.
Sure. Yeah.
But it was still an interesting race, and they even had rain during the race. I forget that NASCAR these last couple of years they have wet tires now. Yep. So it was like seeing them run a wet race is pretty crazy. Kyle Larson led like the first half of the race there pretty much, and then some cautions and spin-outs started happening, and it was Ryan Preece ending up getting the win. So yeah, congrats to him, and I guess they got not this weekend, but next weekend is their big speed week, Daytona week. It's gonna be crazy. Thursday they'll be doing the 2 dual races. Friday night trucks. Saturday doubleheader with the former Xfinity Series, now the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and the ARCA Menard Series going. And we have Bryce Hulkenberg and Amber Balkan confirmed to run the ARCA race. And then the big old Daytona 500 race on Sunday, February 15th.
All right.
And also one more thing too, as you see on there on the screen, I got on there, we do have a YouTube page.
Yeah.
People have been asked about this past week. Just search GFBS Dirty Thursday on YouTube. Subscribe to us, hit the bell. I have like 70% of the archives up of past episodes. Actually, I got the first appearance of Mike when you were on. I just uploaded that a couple weeks ago back in 2020. So, yeah, old school episode there. So, yeah, check out GFBS Dirty Thursday on YouTube.
All right, thank you, Dale. Nick says music's a little loud. Can't really hear Dale. We weren't playing any music. Nick, get the crap out of your ears. How's that?
Yeah, actually, I did have a little.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about.
Sorry about that, Nick. Let's see here. All right. Also, let's see here. 14th annual East Grand Forks Vintage Snowmobile Show is in memory of Anna Kozel. Saturday at the Blue Moose in East Grand Forks. Always a great show. I don't know why these guys don't get a hold of me, because they could come on the show and promote this thing for nothing, but they never do. And usually I am the media judge. I don't know. They haven't reached out to me yet about that. So, and Volusia Speedway, World of Outlaws, started last night. Donnie Schatz, I don't know if you saw that, finished 5th with the new team. Started 21st. I think he won the last chance qualifier. Started 21st, ended up finishing 5th. So, not too bad, and there you go, a little recap of what's heading and what's going on here. All right, we've got members from the River City Speedway Fire and Rescue here, Fire and Rescue crew here. Again, our behind-the-scenes one of the episodes. First off, I want to introduce Chris. Chris, how do you pronounce your last name?
It's Thielke.
Thielke. I would have never said that.
I have so many people that come up and they say Tiekle and
Thielke.
Yeah.
Because there's an H in there, right?
Yep.
Okay, what nationality are you?
German.
Okay, that makes sense. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I don't want to know anything about Fire and Rescue crew. I just want to know about Chris.
I work a lot. I drive truck for Holland and Bardee.
Oh, okay.
We unload lime rock trains for Crystal Sugar and all that jazz, and do a lot of fishing, especially with Mike. We're going fishing this weekend. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
You fish all year round?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you ever go catfishing?
Yo.
Okay. If you ever want to go, let me know. You got a boat?
No.
Okay,
I have a
we can
kayak.
jump in. Okay. Oh, okay. You're one of those guys.
Yeah.
Married, kids, any of that fun stuff?
Girlfriend, she's got 2 kids.
Yep.
We got a dog.
Okay. What kind of dog you got?
Oh, he's a mutt.
Is it a dog or is it one of them little rat things?
No, he's a dog.
Okay, good. That's that's all I need to know. And then we're gonna go across. Mike, how are you, man?
Doing good.
Tell us about yourself.
Work at Acme Tools. Been there for quite a few years now, and then I farm on the side for AgMac Farms, and me and you run beats every year. So
Yep. And then we drink beer.
Yeah,
It's kind of fun.
once or twice.
Yeah, and you're a fan of fishing.
Yeah.
Also, you guys are going up to Devil's Lake tomorrow.
Yes.
I just want to say F you. I really do. I got to work all day tomorrow, but I'm going to go watch some bull riding tomorrow night. So that'll be fun. My wife's never seen it. I think that'd be a good time for her too. How'd the holidays go for you? Were they okay?
Good.
Yep. And how about you?
Oh, yeah, they were
Yep.
a lot of family time.
Yeah. Is there a meal you've got to have on Christmas that you're disappointed if it's not there in front of you on the table?
In our household, it's turkey.
Yeah.
I make a pretty mean turkey in
Oh,
one of
okay.
those oven bags. And,
Sure. Yep.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, it's always turkey time.
Yep. And how about you?
Nothing special.
Okay, we had Chinese at one of our Christmases this year. We do. Well, I'm from a fairly functional, dysfunctional family. And then, when your kids get married and they got kids, and then and pretty soon you got 19 Christmases. The one we do is we pick a different theme or a different country every year. And this year it was, I don't know, I guess it'd be Chinese or whatever, Oriental. But we all dressed up and we all ate Oriental food, and it was actually really, really fun. So besides fishing, what do you do in the off season? Fish and work, and that's about it?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I mean, this year, last couple weeks, who'd want to go out and do anything anyway? It's been so damn cold out.
Well, windy.
Oh, God, I know.
That's the worst.
Yeah, if we get 40 degrees in February, we're going to get a 35-mile-an-hour wind, so it still seems like 5. What about you in the wintertime? Do you do anything besides fish, just kind of lay low?
Lay low and just we go fishing every now and then. Go out, do a few things at the farm, and that's about it.
So we are still waiting for Lee Smith. Now's your time to dog the guy. So obviously he's never watched Dirty Thursday. You'd think he'd know that we don't start at noon and we start at 11. So we're going to give him hell when he walks in the door, okay? Hopefully he's not watching the show right now.
The best thing about him is until last year when he bought his own fire suit, the smallest fire suit we had was like 3 sizes way too big for him. So the kid was
really?
just swimming in the thing.
Now I think I know who you guys are talking about, because I'm like one of the worst guys in the world with names. I am. I mean, I'll figure yours out. But I see you from up in the booth, And in my head, you're just beard guy.
Yep.
I mean, because you can see you guys when you're down there, you know, and you're beard guy. Well, of course, I know you, but I have to see when Lee walks in if I realize who he is. But I do remember the guy swimming in this suit, and he'd be running. It was like some of these people, the way they wear their pants now, and I think you know what I'm and he's kind of like running with one hand holding up the stuff, and then wasn't Lee Smith the closer for the St. Louis Cardinals? That's a good one. I believe he was. Actually, I wanted to do this one. There we go. All right. How did you get into being fire and rescue crew?
Way back when, me and Craig were running the interstate wrecker at the racetrack, and then I got talking with Scott, or actually at the time it was let's say Scott, and he needed help, and I've been helping him ever since.
And do you have to go through like any training or anything?
We did. There was some training we did. Way back when, there was a guy that came to town, and then I come to find out later it was MedStar that came to town.
Okay.
And then they kind of gave us a little few pointers, and then some of the stuff. Scott was he's on the fire crew at the airport for many years, and we just got to know it. And then I got the history with the cars.
Yep, sure.
And so then that's how we did it. That's how I kind of got into it, and I've been with it ever since.
How important is it to know about these cars? Because you can troubleshoot from afar then. You know what I mean?
Correct.
If you see smoke coming, you see fluids coming, you've got an idea before you even get there to what to expect?
Yep.
Okay. And how did you get involved with all of this then?
So,
Because I know it's not the pay.
No. Well, the beer's nice, but.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Way back when, my buddy Brandon, he was always running pit crews. So I was helping out Adam Gajewski back when he was racing. My buddy Brandon would help out like Jordan Graham and Jamie Deitzler.
Yep.
So I was kind of running with them for a while, and then I was out on the fire department in Emerado, and some of my friends there were on the fire crew, and I was like, you know what, I want to do that. So they gave me Scott's number. I called Scott. Scott said, yeah, come on out. And
So you live in Emerado.
I live in Grand Forks now.
Okay. Did you know Brett Nesdahl?
Yep.
Okay, he was a friend of mine. Actually, his stepbrother, half brother, used to be my fishing partner years ago. Jack, I don't know if you ever met his brother Jack.
Yep, I went hunting with him.
Oh, okay,
Pheasant
yeah.
hunting.
See, I worked with Jack for 20 years. We worked together. I didn't work for him. We worked together. I was at Concord Inc. and Wells Concrete. Besides doing the radio every day. So was this something new for you to jump into, going from working on cars and knowing guys to doing this kind of stuff? And because let's face it, you guys have got a big responsibility. If it wasn't for you guys, there's a lot of guys wouldn't be showing up to race their cars. So do you think about that kind of stuff?
I mean, I've been on the fire department in Emerado for 20 years.
Yep.
And I actually grew up there. So technically I've been there for like 35 years.
Sure.
So, I mean, the crashing and the accident stuff, it's not new to me. I've done it my whole life. But it's definitely exciting because you're watching the crash happen, where as a firefighter, you don't watch the crash. You see the aftermath.
Yeah, you get there after it's all done. And after the, wow. And the thing is you hear fire crew, and even like your shirts say, but there's rescue involved in that too. And I mean, we've all seen it. There's times you guys have to assist in getting these drivers out of the car. Have you ever actually had to cut a roof or anything like that to get anybody out?
Not in Grand Forks.
Okay.
In Warren, one year we had to, when they used to run the full body, the old cars, we had to cut a roof off one time.
And what kind of car was it? I bet you it wasn't fun cutting through that. I bet you it wasn't just aluminum.
It was. I don't even remember to actually tell you the truth, but there is a story behind it, but it's one I can't say on here.
Oh, I bet you could. Okay, how about this? I double dog dare you.
Nah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Okay. Let's see. Now, you were talking about the gear you wear. How hot, how heavy is it?
The stuff we have now isn't so bad.
Okay.
It's a single layered suit. My old suit was a double layered suit, and it got really bad. I mean,
I bet.
It could be 60 degrees outside, and I'd be sweating bullets.
Oh, man. So are these suits, are they like Nomex, or what are they made out of?
They're Nomex.
Okay. Amanda Joe, I could not imagine my night at River City Speedway without these guys. I appreciate everything they do for me and my drivers. I really appreciate when you guys will travel with NOSA to tracks away from River City Speedway. Love the River City Speedway fire crew, and that is worth a little bit of that. And that's exactly what I said earlier. Not all of these tracks have guys like you. No. And I think that is that a must for NOSA for the sprint cars?
Well, and you got to think about it once. A lot of these different tracks don't run sprint cars like we do.
Right.
And it is a whole different car. It's a different animal with the fuel and everything, and the way the cars are set up. And you can't, like when they go run it, just different tracks.
Yep.
They're not set up for it. They don't have the knowledge to know how to take care of a car. So they hook it up. Like if a wreck, they don't hook it in the wrong spot and wreck something, you know.
And let's face it, too, that stuff, when the fuel from a sprint car starts on fire, you don't see it.
You don't see it.
I mean, you see a guy dancing around like, what the hell's going on? You got ants in your pants. Well, no, he's on fire. But you guys are trained to see that stuff and know when that happens. And you can kind of, a lot of the times, when you know a guy's in trouble, you guys are already on it before he gets stopped.
Yep.
And so that's how quick you are. Hey, here comes the late guy. Have a chair, young man.
Water or coffee or beer? Water.
Go ahead, put some headphones on. I think you only got one working ear on that set. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
Not working headphones.
Put the mic right in front of your face. Talk to me once.
All right.
Now try it.
Hi.
There you go. All right. Lee Smith. So obviously, since I said this, we're going to give you a hard time. Have you ever watched Dirty Thursday before?
I have not.
Oh, jeez. I knew it when you said, well, I thought it was at noon. I'm like, okay, that guy's never even watched our dang show before. But tell us a little bit about yourself. I don't want to know anything about the fire and rescue crew yet. I want to know about you, Lee Smith.
Oh, not much to really tell. I work at a grain elevator, and
How'd you get involved with fire and rescue?
Chris got me involved.
Okay. You don't talk much, do you?
I don't.
Okay, you work at a grain elevator. Single? Do you got a girlfriend? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you even have a dog or a cat?
I have a dog, a cat, and I'm actually going to get engaged this next week.
Does she know that?
Yes, she does.
Okay, well, congratulations, man. That's worth So, okay, here's the big question. Does your soon-to-be fiance know you have never watched Dirty Thursday?
She's not from here.
Okay. I'm just going to give you a hard time. Does she live here now or?
No, she lives over in Algeria.
Oh, my goodness. And she's going to live here?
Yes.
I assume. Or you're not moving to Algeria, are you? So, okay, have you ever met her?
Not in person. I will meet her in person on Monday.
Oh boy. Hopefully she didn't send you a picture of, and long story short, hopefully she doesn't look like me. Well, congratulations and good luck. Travis Strandale, very thankful for these guys. When I started on fire last year, they had me put out quick and were very fast at getting me out of the car. I believe they are some of the best in the business. Can't thank them enough. When you hear this kind of stuff, is that what makes, because like I said, you guys don't get rich doing this stuff. I don't even know what you get, if you get anything. But it's not for nothing when something like that happens. And I would imagine, knowing Travis, he probably went and said something to you guys after, but how does that make you feel when guys are saying stuff like that?
Oh, it's very appreciated. And we love doing the job. And we wouldn't do the job if we didn't love it, Mm-hmm. We love racing, and we want to be out there, and it's nice to be recognized, because we do. There's a lot of times we do take we get the, and
you don't get the accolades
no,
that we
I
should.
I don't.
And nobody does. And this is the reason why we do these shows, because people don't realize what it takes, the manpower of everybody. It doesn't matter from the announcer's booth to fire and rescue to the concession stands to the track workers to the ticket takers. There's so much more to it than what you see in a Friday night. Scotty says, does she know you're busy every Friday?
Yes.
Okay, so she knows that. As a mom of a racer, thank you to all of you, way beyond appreciated. And Jenny, we were just talking about you today. We're working on getting a Racer Wives and Moms show going here, and we were thinking, she's never been on the show before. We're going to have to check that out. One thing, Lee, I'm trying to figure out, I'm bad with names, and I'm up in that booth, and so I'm like, okay, I know Beard Guy. That's what I called him in my mind. And then there was guy with the really baggy suit that kind of had to run like he was holding his shit up while he was running. And you're really baggy suit guy. I figured that out now.
Yep.
But now you got refitted. You got a new suit.
Yeah, I bought a suit last winter because I don't want to be baggy suited anymore.
How much does a suit like that cost?
That one was about $200.
Oh, that's not so bad. Jenny says, "Oh, great, huh?" I knew you'd be excited. She sat in here before, but all right. You know what? Let's take a break. We got some pictures coming up. We'll be right back. Dirty Thursday here on Grand Forks Best Source. Hold on. Life doesn't ever seem to slow down. Everything needs to be done right now. Well, when it comes time for an oil change, stop into Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You know, most changes are done in about 15 minutes. Valvoline Instant Oil Change does more, too. Tranny and coolant flushes, tire rotations, and batteries. And included in your oil change, they're going to top off your fluids. Check your tires, battery, lights, wipers, and cabin air filter, too. And you get discounts for fleets and the military. You know, they can text and email invoices and coupons and mention Grand Forks Best Source and get $10 off your oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. They're open Monday through Saturday with no appointment needed. Pickup and delivery is also available if you live in Grand Forks. And Valvoline Instant Oil Change is now hiring. If you'd like to join their team as an assistant manager, customer service rep, or lube tech, stop in to find out more. Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a complete oil change and more. They're at 3325 South 38th Street or call them 701-780-8462 and make sure you tell them Grand Forks Best Source sent you. All right, back on a Dirty Thursday. Behind the scenes edition is what we're calling it. Terry Blacklands, a few years back, I took the grocery getter into the turn 4 wall and into the fencing, and the first voice I heard was from one of the guys, very professional. As a racer of more than 30 years, I really appreciated the safety crew and always knew that if something did go wrong, they were there. Much appreciated, guys. And again, round of applause. All right, Dale, I know you had something to say.
Yeah, you know, just speaking of unsung heroes and all that, got to give all the big credit in the world to you guys, because I've lost track of another number of times, whether I'm in the stands or filling in trackside over the years, that if there's a major red flag conditions scenario, that within seconds, and by seconds, I mean like well under low single digit seconds, that you guys are out there on the quads or right on standby. How is it that you get in that mindset when you're, watching the races and be in that go position when you're ready to just get on out there and just have window wiper eyes to make sure you're not, getting in the way of anyone else on the way to the scene too? Can you just go through what it's like just be in the ready position on a race night?
So I know a lot of people, they, when they're watching the races, they're watching who's passing who, the leaders and all that jazz. When I'm watching the races, I'm looking at the cars that are racing together. And then I really start to notice the cars that are out of control. When I see a car going through turns 1 and 2 and that car is starting to go sideways, or maybe a car's coming out of turn 4 and they're at the bottom sliding up the track, like I'm watching to see if that car's going to hit the front stretch wall. And like I can see when someone's car's not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you guys have been around this game long enough to know when something's not right, and you can pick it up. I mean, I've got the best view from up where I'm at. I mean, I can see stuff going on over here, and you guys might not be able to see that because you're down on ground level, but to know beforehand, just to see the little hints and things like that, got to be a big difference. Kaylee says, we have some funny GoPro footage from the night Kenna got in the wreck where she ended up with that concussion. I'll have to go back and look to see if it was there, but whoever was standing in front of Kenna's car was hollering at the tow truck driver when he was trying to hook up to her car. Thanks to the River City Speedway fire crew, you guys have proved yourself to be the best around. And as a mom from the stands, I know that she's in good hands out there if anything happens. Again, another testimonial, if you will. Okay, Dale, we got some stuff we want to show and put up there. Let's take a look at this stuff. And then you guys could just go ahead, whatever you see here. Oh, look at that. It's like you're, remember back when you had four-wheelers? You're posing. Hey, Arctic Cat's back. Maybe you'll get some back again. Okay, there's an upside downer.
How far back is this about? All this race night?
That's the 99, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's Adam Gajewski's car.
Okay.
So that's quite a few years because he hasn't raced cars in, I don't know, probably 5
Well, yeah,
years.
in fact, that's the old fence is still up.
Yeah.
So that's been a while. Kevin says, back in the 90s, my car started on fire in the winner's circle. I think they were trying to stop me for the last couple of laps, but I was leading and I had no plans to stop. Gas cap was loose and I had no idea what was going on. All right. There we go. That's we've got another one of that. That's from the World of Outlaws.
Yeah.
And that's when I think, didn't they kind of put their foot down and say, we need to slow this track down a little bit or something like that? I can't remember.
That's when we had to take the banking out of it.
Right. Slow it down a little bit.
And then also that's when they took out that, there used to be that opening right there in the fence.
Yep.
They got rid of that too.
That's right. Okay. Great picture.
Yeah, that was, 3 years ago?
Was that our Hidden Hero Award night?
No, that was when he got his,
That's when he got in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Class of 2023.
yeah.
Okay, class of 2023. Wow. And there's
That was Jared and
Marcus.
Scott. Was it Marcus up there too?
Marcus was there. I don't think he was on the fence, though. I think that's Jared and Scott.
Yeah.
that picture went like worldwide viral.
And it still does.
Yeah, it still does. And you see it on other people's posts, other groups' posts. It's like, hey, I was there. I remember that.
I feel bad for Brennan Mullen. He never lives that down.
Oh, I know he doesn't.
Every time he sees him, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you put it on the pole.
Oh, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. Yep, damn right that was me. And I walked away from it. And there wasn't that much damage to the car either. Marcus was in the first one. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got going here. Oh, look at that.
That was Strandell.
That was Strandell when he was talking about on fire.
Yep.
That is boy, that's kind of a cool picture. Wow.
Does this bring you back to the moment at all? Was this just, can you guys picture that moment there? Just seeing that picture is just like, obviously not good in the moment, but looking back at it there, that's got to be, right in the thick of it.
I'm trying to think when that was. Like,
wasn't the season finale of 2024? Or
was it last? No, I don't know. I know we had a
Thought he
sprint
said
car
it was
last year.
Or okay, last year.
Like
okay,
I know the finale last year, we had a car go off at 2, and it started on fire really bad because the fuel was dumping on the wing when it was on its side, and they flipped it up and it went up in flames. So maybe that might have been.
I'm sure he'll probably. I can picture it. It was hot. When was this, Travis? I can picture it. It was hot. Well, I'm looking at the picture and it looks like it was hot. All right, now here's something that a lot of people don't realize. It was the 2025 season, last race of last year. Thanks, Amanda Joe. That was when we had the 3 cars flip. Last year, turn 2. Scotty's watching, Nick Curtis. This is something, what are you doing right there? People don't realize what you guys are doing. They think you're just out there having fun, lighting fires. What are you doing in that picture?
Burning the fuel off the track.
Out there having fun lighting fires.
Well, that too. And it doesn't take long to burn it up.
No.
But you don't want those cars out there, and if there happens to be a spark and that stuff lights up, it could add a fun element. I mean, could be fun. But you guys do this a lot. You have to burn these fires out. So part of your gear then, do you have a lighter with you? Does everybody carry a lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did not know that. I'm learning new stuff all the time.
That's why we have Marcus. He's a smoker, so he's always got fire on him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that used to be me. Not a bad-looking group of guys. So this must be at the end of the night?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that one was...
You got beers in your hand. I'm guessing it's the end of the night.
And
Yeah.
it could have been like the end of the season too.
Okay. Amanda Joe says, I still think we should have s'more stuff ready in the infield. That would be hilarious if you guys are out there burning the track and a guy shows up with a freaking clothes hanger and some marshmallows, and that would be funny as hell. I wonder what the taste would be like from burning that fuel. Can you even smell that fuel when it burns?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, now this is some of the merchandise you guys were selling last year, I think you don't have any this year, and I don't know if you've decided you're going to, but make sure if you do, you let us know so we can push the hell out of that every single show we do here. Because what did you guys do with any of the stuff you got from that? Did you do anything with the money?
It came back, and like when me and Chris, our suits were bought through the basically we have a fund.
Yep.
And that's how we bought our suits.
Oh, sure. Okay. So you need the money for this stuff.
Yeah, like the cold fire, we pay for that out of our own pocket. The racetrack doesn't buy it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The skid unit on the truck, that was given to us by a guy in Jamestown.
Yep.
So and the chemical we put in there, that's all stuff that we have to buy.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. All right. Do we have anything left? I'm always amazed at how fast these guys respond when there's an incident. Like right now, Jared Lindeby, you guys are there. Could have done that when we had the big fire in 4. All right.
That's all.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. That is all for photos, John. But I did have another question. Now, I think remember hearing you guys just during downtime at the races before in the infield mention how you guys is it yearly training you have to do or certificates or the process? I'm just kind of curious if people may not know like a certain type of training that may not even come to people's minds for safety or fire rescue that just be like, yep, we're trained for this as well when it comes to any race car incidents.
Basically, it's just to know what's on the cars, so we know what the fire suppression is supposed to be on the cars, how the cars are set up, so that we know how we can get the driver out faster and save all the cars, or save the vehicles.
So I know that, excuse me, Chris, you're a firefighter.
Yep.
Are a few of you guys, is there more than just you that work for volunteer fire departments? Okay, and you are too. How long have you been doing that?
9 years.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, wow, you don't look that old. 29 isn't old anyway. How did you get into the firefighting business? Just thought, I want to do my part and help out, or what?
I knew one of the firefighters, and she helped me get on the department.
Okay, and then getting into the racetrack stuff was just the rest is history?
Yeah, Chris sent out a text message one day and said, hey, I need a fire truck driver, and I texted him.
Oh, wow. So, and there you go. Now, we talked about the gear, the clothing you wear. We talked about a lighter. Is there any gear, anything that we don't know about that's in your pockets, in your hands? I mean, do you have to have a sharp knife or anything like that if you got to cut somebody out of a car? Or are there tools that you carry with you during a night at the track?
I got a pair of pliers always in my bibs. I always got a screwdriver in my four-wheeler because there's times you have to dig stuff out of the track. There's times you have to pick hot stuff up, and you got to remember, like those mufflers, they're very warm, and you don't try to pick them up with your gloves. Even you got to have something to pick them up. And then from there, we got on our fire truck, we do have a full toolbox so that if we need anything to get, to pull anything apart or put something together really quick, we can.
Okay. Amanda Joe, I enjoy Sites Weekend watching the safety crew adding to the scrap pile after every incident on track. It's I'm guessing a marathon weekend is what she's saying for this crew. And absolutely. It's marathon weekend, yeah. Are there any secret tools to the trade that you have in your pocket?
My pockets are so full on a race night. I've got cold fire cans. That's our extinguishing agent we use on the fuel.
Okay.
I've got cold fire cans in my pockets. I have batteries for receivers because it's relentless that a receiver dies.
Never thought of that.
When a driver doesn't know where to line up or anything like that, I've got batteries in my pocket so I can put new batteries in the receiver for them. Like Mike said, I've got screwdrivers and pliers in my four-wheeler. So yeah, I want to say I probably have about 12 hood pins. So if somebody's hood pops off, I can put a pin in their hood for
I never
them.
You can see you guys are kind of Scotty Nelson's watching the show, and of course he's been with you guys forever. He says seatbelt cutters. Do you have a seatbelt cutter with you when you're out there?
I don't.
Is that like one of them envelope opener things? Do they kind of look like that? You know what I mean with the thing underneath it, and it's kind of a guide, and you just have you guys ever had to use one of them?
I haven't because most of their 5-point harnesses are
one
just
button
and a release lever.
Yep.
I'm sure back in Scott would probably know more. He's done this a lot longer than all of us, but maybe they had a different style seatbelt once upon a time, like a car style, where if you crash,
Scott's been around so long, it might have just been ropes. Sorry, Scott, I had to do that. Doogie, anyone that says anything negative about the fire crew doesn't have a clue about what it takes to do what they do. And trust me, when it comes to know-it-all people, I have experience. Oh, thanks, Doogie. Scott Nelson, the old guy. Worst scenario you've ever seen at the racetrack where you just went, oh boy, now it's time to do what we do. I'm going to ask all of you guys this. So you ever have one of those situations where it's like, son of a gun, here we go?
The car that crashed in turn 4, I think it was second to last race, and I was pushed into the car.
Oh.
And I'd never been in a sprint car or know how to drive a sprint car.
Okay.
So that was a
fun time.
Interesting.
How about you, Mike?
The scariest one is when we did that test in Toon when she was number 47 and she got punted off a 2 into.
Is that a sprint car?
Yeah.
Was that Taves?
No, that was. Oh God, 47 had the green wing.
That's a Jared question.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's a Steven question.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got punted and we thought for sure, and she hit the fence very, very high, and when she came down, it destroyed the car. I mean, there was nothing left of it.
Okay.
And this was a test.
Oh, Sabrina.
Sabrina, there you go.
There you go. Thank you, Amanda Joe.
Yep.
And Amanda Joe says to Craig Hauser, amen. Sabrina Hawkinson, Travis Strandell.
Yep.
How about you? Any situations where it's like, okay, my training has got to go in right now?
I want to say it was 5 years ago. We had a wingless car go off of 1 and 2, and he was in really bad shape. I mean, he had I think they said he had a broken eye socket.
Oh boy.
Broken ribs. Like he was in really, really bad shape, and they actually had to bring another ambulance to the racetrack to bring him to the hospital, and that was a lot. Trying to get him out of the car.
Well, especially trying to get him out of the car and don't move this, don't move that, don't let him turn this, and you got to do everything they're telling you.
And the worst thing for them is, they have so much adrenaline going when that happens, and you don't want them to rush because they could hurt themselves more, but you can't fight it either. I mean, they've got so much adrenaline, they want to get out of the car, and it sucks. But that wingless driver, he was in really, really bad shape, and it was a tough time trying to.
Well, the first couple of years when the wingless guys were just starting to get really popular, we had a couple of pretty bad ones here at River Cities. I know a couple of broken backs, things like that. With the gear that you guys carry, I'm going to ask you guys all of this too. Is there something that you wish you had on your person that you don't? Or are you pretty geared up?
I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years, so I'm pretty well set up in my mind of things. I know one thing we finally got this year or this last season that we haven't had in a while was Sawzalls.
Oh, some cordless Sawzalls.
Yeah, so,
oh, my gosh. I mean, that would be, for sure, there should be in the four-wheeler.
And I know a lot of drivers kind of hope that we would cut a chunk of metal off their car for them so they can keep racing, but that's a no-no when it comes to the rules.
Right, it's just to rescue, to get somebody out of the car if needed.
It's a happy feeling knowing that we can take a roof off pretty fast.
Sure.
I think we have 2 of them.
Yeah, you're not going to drive around with the jaws of life on your four-wheeler.
Really? But we got a set of rescue jaws from the airport.
Oh, sure.
It almost took 3 people to pick it up.
I would say,
it was so old and a very, very heavy style. So,
how about you? Is there a piece of equipment you wish you had that you don't?
I think I'm set up pretty good for what I do.
Yep. How about you?
I think I'm set up pretty good as well. I drive the toolbox, so.
Okay, that makes sense. How many are there of you? I mean, we can't fit any more in here. But they all need a shout out. So I want to know if you guys know who the rest of them are. Let's give them some love here.
Well, first off, Scott Nelson.
Yeah, and Scott, love the guy.
Yeah, and then Jared Olson.
Okay.
And then the one a guy that comes from Jamestown is Rusty Borman.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus,
yeah.
Big Marcus. Everybody can see him.
Yep.
That's about it, ain't it?
Tommy.
Tom, yeah.
He's Now with his new job, now he's kind of hit and miss, but I think he made it to a couple races last year.
You guys ever had any close calls where you're sitting in the infield? We saw Nick Curtis just about get smoked a couple of times. Yeah. Well, that's because he's slow and always in the way. He's going to be texting me.
Everybody says, that we sit too close when we sit on that backstretch.
You have to be.
But we're not.
No.
We're actually, when the IRL were here, they were telling me that we were sitting too close. Mm-hmm. So I actually got a tape measure out and I was measuring where their guys were sitting on the corners. They were closer than what we were. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, we can normally see anything that comes out of 2.
Yep.
We can see if it's gonna.
And the thing is, did you feel like you were being talked to like it was your first rodeo? I mean, it's like, don't worry, dude. We know exactly where we should be, and we've been here way more than you.
Yeah.
And when these people are on here praising you guys, and I would be kind of butthurt if they said, no, you're not doing this right. I don't know. I'd be kind of butthurt. But Nick Curtis says, thanks, guys. You ever had a close call? You ever just about been smoked by a race car in the infield?
No, because I sit behind a concrete barrier and a guardrail.
He's one of the. Are you guys that smart?
No. We sit out on the open and with a 4-wheeler running, so.
Yeah, well, then you guys sit out on a sheet of ice all day long, too, ice fishing. So, I mean, we're not all that smart, but if it's ice fishing, are you kidding me? Next question. You ever had to break up a fight?
Yeah.
At the track?
It's weirdly as it sounds, it's usually not the drivers fighting. It's always the pit crew.
It is. It's
always the pit crew.
Because they think they know more. Yep. And how did that go? Because I don't like breaking up fights because I've been accidentally hit before when you're trying to break 2 people up, and they're idiots for doing it. But just let them go and let the fans have fun. But did you ever get hit or anything by accident?
No. Usually once we step in and they see the red suits, they usually back off pretty quick.
Okay.
Especially any official, if Doogie or Lon or any of them show up, the drivers usually back off real quick. But
yeah. Okay.
They try to. It's kind of like hockey. They want to get it in before the ref shows up.
Get it done, and then they know when they're done. How about you? Ever had to break one up?
There was that bad one between Wade and Shane.
Oh, sure.
Backstretch.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's been probably the worst one that I've ever had to deal with. But otherwise, usually guys are pretty good. They're a couple seconds and they're done.
Sure. How about you? Have you ever had to get in on breaking up a fight?
Nope, I've never had to.
Look how little he is.
I was going to say, I'd stay out of the way. I would be a spectator. I would just be a spectator if I were you. Okay. If somebody, are you looking for more help? Are you ever looking for more help? And if so, what would somebody do if they said, hey, I want to be part of the River City Speedway fire crew?
We are. There's times where we do need a few more people.
It's not every night.
Not every night. Mm-hmm. The best thing to do is get a hold of Scott Nelson.
Okay.
He can get him on the Facebook, or you can look him up.
Get a hold of us. I've got his number.
One way or another. That's the best way. Go through him. And it's not we are there every Friday.
Yep.
The 3 of us are usually the core.
Yep.
And from there, we like to have people there for the bigger shows, and there's sometimes that we like to have people there for the regular Friday nights.
Sure. And, Amanda Joe had made the comment about you guys following NOSA now and then, but is that the norm? Because I know not every track has fire and rescue, but sprint cars, I would think, and Amanda Joe will let me know if we don't know, but I would imagine you guys have to be at a NOSA show, or you don't show up, or what? I know you got to have an ambulance there.
Yeah, we don't have to, but there's many times that she's asked us to go to different tracks, and we just go as a courtesy, and not so much a courtesy, but because we want to go support the guys, you know?
We were down in Buffalo River, and I was talking to Jack Croker.
Yep.
And he was telling me that it was really nice for us being down there at Buffalo River because all of our NOSA guys know us, and they know how good we are and everything. So when they go to a track that doesn't usually have sprint cars, and I'm not saying any other track has a bad fire crew or anything, but sprint cars are a whole different gremlin.
Yeah.
I know Jack was saying that he gets the warm and fuzzies knowing that we're there because they know that we know what we're doing.
That just sounds so perfect coming out of Jack Croker. But you know what he means. I mean, you're getting it exactly. Jenny says, which is insane to not have them at every event. Scott, technically they can run the races without a fire crew, but not the ambulance, which is odd. And that is kind of odd. I mean, yeah, we're going to have the NOSA guys here. We don't need a fire crew. We got the ambulance. We're good. That is, that kind of blows me away.
The best part is that if we're not there, Ultra won't do it. Ultra.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, Ultra. There was a time that I think I was the only person at the racetrack that night because I think Mike was fishing on. No, you were at a race event or something. But I was the only guy there, and I was talking to one of the paramedics, and he's like, "Yeah, if you weren't here, then we won't, because the paramedics won't go into a burning car."
Well, no, that's not their job.
No, exactly, it's not their job, and so yeah, it's kind of amazing that if there's no fire crew, they can still race. But I mean, I guess is someone can save a life. That's all that matters.
It would take nothing for that beard to just go up in flames. Ever were you?
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it wouldn't take much, and I'm not joking about this, but I mean, I used to have hair down to here, and I've caught it on fire a few times. You don't realize it till it's just like a race car driver in a sprint car. A lot of times they don't even know they're on fire, and they're on fire. But does that ever worry you?
No.
Because you guys have like the sock over the face if you need.
We have a no-mix hood.
Yep.
Scott's usually the only one that wears his.
Okay.
Lee does quite a bit. It gets too hot for me to wear, so.
Yeah. Are you guys just trying to hide something like me with my microphone? Hiding all of this? I know Scott probably is, but anyway. What have I not hit on? What have I not talked about here? We try to do this. You watch most racing shows, and it's all about the race car driver. And we all know this because we've been doing it for so long. There's so much more that goes on behind the scenes to put on these shows all around the United States at these dirt tracks. And I just think it's time that people like you get the kudos and the accolades that you deserve, because people don't realize what it takes. All of these texts that are coming in saying, like even Scott, technically they can run the races without a fire crew, but not the ambulance. A lot of these guys won't go if there's not fire and rescue. I know Mark Dobmeyer is one of them right now. If there's not a fire and rescue crew there in an ambulance, he's not going to go. And that's a guy that would know, from experience, because twice he's been, with the fire stuff. So, it's crazy that all the people it takes to get a show going. You guys do a tremendous job, tremendous job. And again, thanks for taking time off. But any last words from any of you?
I just want to give a shout out to Altru. It's really good having like all their paramedics, their EMTs that come out to the racetrack. They're all good people.
Is it normally the same ones?
No, they cycle around pretty.
But they all have an idea. They know their way around a racetrack.
I know Eric. I'm not sure if he's still running the ambulance or not, but I've seen him a lot. Like he's usually he always gets the big shows. He's always there for the Outlaws.
Oh yeah. He's got a free seat. What the heck?
I think he said they kind of do it on a drawing system where they kind of draw names to go. But no, they're good people. They're really good to work with, and it's nice having them around. Especially, we deal with the car and they deal with the driver, so it's nice to be able to hand the driver off to them.
Yeah,
know that they're
in good hands. Let's see, Kaylee, is there an account or anything these guys have that people can donate to so that these guys don't have to pay for things out of pocket? If not, can we get one started?
I got to talk to Scott. We did have a PayPal account.
Okay.
I don't know if we're still using it or not.
Okay.
Because that's what we were doing for the shirts for a while. I would have to check into that.
She's the one that would get this crap going on too. I mean, thank you, Kaylee. Any last words from you?
Nope.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. And how about you, Scott? Or Mike? Jeez. Oh, I'm reading Scott right up there.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
No, I just thank you for everything that you tried to do for us and having us on here. This is a great opportunity for all of us.
Again, you guys don't get the accolades that you deserve. You don't get the thanks that you deserve. The only ones that do are the guys that have needed you, the race car drivers, the ones that know they're safe if something bad was to happen, because it's not always drivers that make a mistake. Sometimes a $1 part can break and it can be total chaos and mayhem. It's just nice to know that these guys are putting not only the money they've got into their race cars, but their health is on the line every single time they show up at a racetrack just to make people like me happy. And you people got to remember that. Kaylee, that was a great idea. I'll help you if you need any help on that. In fact, we could start plugging that. We got to remember that, Dale. Let's plug that every week, and let's just see if we can get some more money for our fire and rescue crew.
Yeah, I guess speaking of some plugs for the fire and rescue crew, I did put a link in the description of this episode, and earlier in the live chat, you guys have a Facebook page set up too for all your latest updates. So search on Facebook or look in the description for this episode, River City Speedway Fire and Rescue Crew, for all of your latest updates.
All right, thank you. She actually just messaged me saying, send those guys my info. Would love to help get something going to help contribute. That is awesome. You guys shouldn't have to worry about that stuff, in my opinion. Again, thank you so much, Mike Mesheski, Chris Thielke.
Very good.
Oh, how about that? And Lee Smith. These guys, give another round of applause. They deserve it. All right, that's going to wrap it up for our Dirty Thursday this week, brought to you by Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. They are right across the hallway here from us in the Midtown District Mall. You know, they changed the name to Midtown District now. Check it out. Wall-to-wall TVs. Go watch the Minnesota Wild kick butt on whoever they're playing. Got buses to UND Sports, all the big-name concerts. Bet on the horses, play bingo. Try your luck at charitable gaming. Great lunch and dinner specials. They got the express lunch. Room for parties, world-famous beer tower. Monday is DJ Trivia Night, the initials game every second Tuesday night. Great place, great atmosphere. The food is awesome. Open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and they've been with us since day one on Dirty Thursday. Rumor Sports Bar Casino, they're right here in the mall. Check them out. Have a great day, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. We've got an interview with professional bull rider before the PBR event tomorrow. Also, next week, we're doing an announcer's night, or day. So it'll be me, Dale the producer, who's also going to be Dale the announcer next Thursday. We've got Greenbush announcer Dan Wisco and the Red River Valley Speedway announcer Corey Litton. They're all going to be here. I can't wait. Make sure you tune in, and most important, make sure you share, like, tag, and follow us. Not always in that order. Hit that notification bell on your smartphone. It dings every time we go on the air. Corey says, thanks, fellas. You're greatly appreciated, but definitely invaluable. There you go. Hey, we're Grand Forks' best source. We love the Forks. We're giving the Forks their identity back. Catch you tomorrow.